So let's conclude this quick look at Cantata number 1 with the fifth movement, which is the final aria. The text of the final movement is somewhat celebratory, and it's a piece that has to do with gratitude. The text in English is harps and lutes and voices raising, we adore evermore, 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 and offer thanks for thy goodness praising. So again, it's all about gratitude. And what is the, if you will, in churches and synagogues and houses of worship, what's the kind of gesture of gratitude to God Almighty? It's usually this humble gesture, often known as praise. So though the violins together start, with nice little running figures, almost right away they go into these little bowing gestures. Da-dum, ba-dum, sort of increasingly or perpetually bowing in gratitude before the Lord Almighty. The tenor's now going to come in, and he's going to sing the text I just gave you, hearts and souls with love ascending, all life long hear our song. And lo and behold, here comes a fascinating example of word painting and the doctrine of affections both. Remember, the doctrine of affections is what I mentioned a moment ago, joy or other kinds of little rhythmic devices that were meant to change how you felt, to make you feel joyful or sad or whatever. And the joy motive, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. So we're going to sing hearts and souls with love ascending, and I bet you're going to guess that the line is going to go up on the word ascending. All life long hear our song, our joyful song. It'll have the joy motive in it, to the King Almighty. And for the word all, to show this idea of perpetual, all life long, for the Almighty, all everlasting King, on the word Almighty, which Bach uses on the word König, King, he writes a note that lasts for 5 measures. So here we have there's descending, all life long. Here's our song, and for song the joy motive. Almighty King, and here's the word King, and it's last. So once again, Cantata 1 is numbered number 1 only because of the happenstance of when it was published, but it is surely number 1 in our hearts today. It's a wonderful piece. When we perform this, we're going to pair it with the Brandenburg number 1, which, like this piece, makes extensive use of the French horns within the orchestra. And we look forward to seeing you when we do these pieces live and in our concert. More information about Bach in Baltimore is always available online, www.bachinbaltimore.org.